It seems today that all you see is violence, politics, and brain rot on TV. But where are those realistic trains we used to rely on? Well, don't worry, Thomas is back. Realism is actually a thing now. Real stories that won't make us want to die. He's our number one engine. That's me. Soon, Thomas began to work on the sheds, whilst Percy won on a break on the branch line. But it seemed that Thomas was actually working well. However, the sheds would take a lot more longer since most of the bricks were cracked after Thomas's crash. Henry soon came down, backing from the yards to pull his next train. When... Look who's back! Back again! James is back! Tell everyone! Oh, great, I hear all that noise. Who could it else be? Of course. It's... Yes, it's me, James, back again. I can only imagine the loads of trouble he's gonna put us through again. As Percy backed up, James, you gotta move. I gotta pull my train. Whatever. As James rolled away. Soon Henry departed with his train. Soon the final set of doors were finally placed on the sheds. All that had to be done now was the walls and the roof. There was a great deal of celebration for the workers, as they had known that their job was nearly finished after getting the wall up. Thomas sat there sadly. He had known this was the right punishment, but he still was sad. One morning, James rolled up to the station. He had wanted to pull the coaches, however he was mostly relegated to trucks, and, well, getting repaired. He had wanted to pull coaches. However, Henry was always told to do that job, so James thought of an idea. Hey, Percy! Yeah, James? The Fat Controller actually told me I can pull the coaches today. Really? Yeah, he wanted to mix up the express runs, so that's why I'm doing it. Well, I mean, okay then. Then what will Henry do? He'll pull the trucks, of course. Well, I mean, if you say so. Later, Percy pulled the coaches into the platform. Thank you, Percy. As Percy rolled away, James soon backed down onto the coaches and rolled away happily. Soon Henry came in worried. Percy, where are the coaches? I'm supposed to be pulling them. Oh, there's been a mix-up in plans, apparently. The Fat Controller actually told James that he could pull the coaches today. These are your trucks now. I don't think that was right. I sure do love it, pulling the coaches, tricking poor old Percy. However, when James pulled up at Wellsworth, a not-so-happy Sir Topham Hatt was there. James, I heard you pulled a trick on Percy. Is this true? James struggled to speak. He didn't want to rat himself out, but the Fat Controller had already known. James, you pulled a trick on Percy and told him you were pulling the train? This is no joke, James. You think this is funny? No. Well, today, that is a stupid idea, to be fair. And you will have to pull trucks as well. You will have to pull trucks for at least a week permanently. Permanently for a week, sir? Yes. Oh, dear. Pull these coaches and come back to the yards. Alright, sir. Sir Topham Hatt pulled away, and James went to finish the coaches. James pulled up sadly into the yards as the other engines were laughing. Henry, I thought you were the one that was supposed to be pulling the coaches. I was until somebody decided they could play a funny quote-unquote joke. The engines laughed. James could only sit there in misery. James pulled away.